Gar, since it's your birthday, I decided to get the whole original Radio Sentai Castranger here.
Where's
We got
it?
2 out of 3?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's
We
a
got
red.
We got red, blue, green, black, shadow, and pink.
Huh. I'll shadow your pink.
We got you Castrangers for your birthday.
So many Castrangers.
Well, in that case...
So many original Castrangers. It's almost like it's an anniversary. Which episode is this?
136.
136.
Close
It's
enough!
the 136th anniversary! No! It's our 1 year and 36th 100th anniversary!
There's not 100 episodes in a year!
Shut the fuck up! I'm an art student, you whore!
I don't do maths!
The only thing that would make this better is if we had the original opening.
Oh, God.
Can do.
Have we been doing this long?
We're live! Watching all the anime! Redcaster, Joe Raven!
Equipment wielder, Bluecaster, Ishida's Azil.
Respecting the source material! Greencaster, Zenshi!
Actually white, Blackcaster, Ransack.
Loyal and loud, Pinkcaster, Lightred!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Auto Jar.
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai! Castranger! On air!
Welcome to that episode number I said.
We got all the cast here. We got the shadow casters, we got the green casters.
Hi guys!
I'm the shadow.
I'm here to make things
Shadow!
I'm here to make things pretentiously overthought.
I'm here to
Despite
be
having-
on the other side of the light.
You're here to make things potentially overthought despite having watched none of it.
Right?
I'm here to be
watched
the
the
exact
special one.
opposite trajectory of the light's position.
Yeah.
Probably on the floor.
Well, that's what shadows do.
But almost always on the floor. They can be on the wall.
Yeah.
Like that
It
one
can be
there.
on the wall.
Okay, so.
But a shadow's got a shadow!
Shadow! This week we're talking about Ex-Aid, episode 15.
Yeah, we are.
Zyuohger, episode 46. And the...
Blue Oger.
Oh. And episodes
Shots
1
fired.
and... Episodes 1 and 2 of the Zyuohger Doubutsu Taisen special.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Doubutsu.
Doboitsu.
Oh,
Fuck.
high-pitched squeal. I
Aladdin.
really squeal.
It's Sucksu's something Zyuohger.
Doubutsu
Yeah.
Sentai Zyuohger Chou Dobutsu Taisen.
It's Sucksu Sentai Zyuohger.
Doubutsu Sentai Poo-Oger.
Okay.
Who ogre?
When I knew this was gonna be a throwback to old Castranger, I didn't think we were gonna devolve into childish jokes.
Says the pun master. Go fuck yourself.
I mean-
I'm not the one making poo jokes.
No, but
But you usually are!
I mean, isn't that how we
But
started
who
this show
jokes?
in the beginning?
Maybe, I don't know. It's been almost 3 years.
We praised Gaim a shit ton and made poop and dick jokes and all went to huge
We need to
explanations
make
about how much he loved Gaim.
A Castranger love ballad called Have We Been Doing This That Long?
No, that's what we named the
that long.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
what we named the demo reel.
That
Oh, God.
we've got our own very special
we already
song.
Paul,
have
Paul, why are you making a jerking off motion while you're
we
singing?
already have a song made that's a parody of Part of Your World from Little Mermaid called Zoo of the World. It's great. Exactly.
Paul, I know you're strumming an air guitar, but it looks like you're jacking off when you
I
make that
am
motion.
jacking off.
I can be doing both.
Because he's strumming a guitar, I'm jacking off while I'm jacking this guy off.
You guys have. You
There's
guys
no
have
guitar involved.
Do you guys have zoom-ins? I have 3. All right, let's get into the X-Aid portion.
So this is another episode where there's no actual opening because we're getting a plot bomb.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much, if there's no opening, heavy plot episode.
Which is ironic because the big plot bomb is really nothing new.
Right?
Ex-Aid has game disease. Yes, and?
Your point? I'm damn certain both of you do too.
Well, I think what they're trying to go for is like Brave and Snipe have Bugster in them, but it's not quote unquote activated game disease.
So it's like cancer.
They have an antibody.
They literally
version of
have
Bugster.
video game cancer.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Everyone has video game cancer.
This guy had video game cancer and real cancer at the same time.
No, that was last week.
Well, no, I know that. I just meant in the grand scheme of everyone having cancer. Everyone's got it pretty light.
He had actual cancer and cancer.exe.
Right?
Too far.
I can say this because I am a cancer.
Too sure.
I'm also a cancer.
As am I. We have a lot of that in this room.
A lot of cancer.
Too much cancer!
I'm not
Oh, you guys
cancer.
are talking about signs.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were
we're
finally admitting that you were the tumors of life.
Ow.
We're cancers on society's ass.
Right.
Ass cancer.
Now
look what you've done. I'm doing it now.
Butt cancer!
So we discovered a very awesome thing about Emu this week. He plays Tekken. I'm so happy.
Played Tekken.
Play.
Fuck all you Street Fighter lovers.
Back in 2010.
It doesn't matter though. Tekken's a good
Wasn't
game.
it Tekken 6?
Remember when
I
we
believe
were...
so.
I don't know.
I believe so.
Hey,
Follow
Ichi,
Tekken.
Ichi, remember when we were in high school, all those Tekken 2 tournaments?
Yeah.
Those were good times.
Just seeing Emu in like that weird like suit jacket.
It's his persona.
It was his review persona. He probably went home to record a camera.
If that's his
for
persona,
Channel House.
I'll shoot myself instead.
Hey, it could have been worse. He could have had a trilby.
Fair.
I mean, trophies are cool though.
Yeah, but everyone thinks trilbies are like fedoras, and they're like, "Oh, look at my fedora. That's a trilby."
So-
You need a bowler hat, thank you very much.
Yes.
So apparently Nico dropped some supposedly amazing information about who she is in comparison to M on Taiga that we haven't heard because she's holding it over his head. I told you who I am. Why don't you kill M? I'm moving in.
We sort of
I'm
find out.
stealing your shit.
Also
My
find
doll.
Yeah, she took Taiga's gamer driver.
But that was his fault because the stupid motherfucker walked out and left it there.
Yeah, because he's like,
Just
"Fucking here."
left it there on display, like neatly set up.
Like-
so whomever walked up to it would have, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You might as well put a sign with a big arrow.
If you won't beat M, I will try to.
Yes, because
And then the dumb bitch tries to and ends up with fucking game disease for real, triggered by the Geshat.
now you have cancer.exe.
And now you have it, even though you were faking last week.
No, and it's the worst with her because like
It's
we
bacon.
know gamer disease, it gets heightened more if the more stressed the patient is. So she's already super fucking pissed off and stressed. So it just got worse.
Which apparently causes Emu's attacks to not land on Revolve.
Because he is the source of all of her stress.
Which was funny because my first thought watching that happen was, do his attacks not land because he's a bootleg game?
Yeah, that would be neat.
and that's all like Dan's here in this episode. He's like, I will delete your bootleg game. It's like that's cool, Dan.
Even Dan's motivations lately are starting to become stale. It's like, yes, we get it. You want to delete the bootleg game.
There's this video game themed character named Dan. How much you want to bet that's a Game Grumps reference?
Well, no, it's the guy who
Doubtful.
made the gamer driver.
It's true.
Technically, his first name is Kuroto. Dan is his family
We
name.
just call him Dan because it's easier.
We thought he was pulling in Negi
I would have
Springfield.
sooner thought a nod to Dan Hibiki, but what do I know?
Right?
Sure. He's not the fighter, though.
It feels so dirty.
Right?
Just Dan Paladin.
But yeah,
Well,
who farted?
who do you think?
Kevin.
Oh, I just had dinner. My entire
It needs to
childhood.
be a monster.
So yeah, we got to see Reval again, and he has a new hat.
He's level 5 now, and he's got a Gatling gun for an eye.
He's got pants now.
Why? Give me.
I looked it up. He's level 5 now.
You're lucky Greencasters in the middle of us.
Oh, I can lean back.
As long
You're
as,
lucky I'm not there.
as long as old Bugsters are coming back with new hats or something, I'm gonna make that joke every time.
At least with Salty, it was actually a new hat.
But he's got a new hat.
But he had a hat.
Now he's
A new hat is... Oh, that's a nice change of pace. Not just acquiring hats.
So we get to see Brave and Snipe use their gadgets in their weapon, use their level 3 gadgets in their weapons, and we got
Literally, they had the same fucking attack, just slightly differently.
Because it's easier to edit.
Yeah, I know.
Doramifa critical finish shot a bunch of music notes like missiles, while Jet critical finish actually shot missiles.
Is there actually an attack called Doramifa?
Yeah,
That's the name of Brave's level 3 gadget.
Yeah, Doramifa.
Yeah, he has a rhythm game for a level 3.
Which is really dumb because he's bad at games, especially music games.
God.
He fights using the rhythm of heart palpitations.
It's just like,
really
I know
fucking dumb.
CPR.
Have
That's
the
how I
rhythm
rhythm.
of my dick smacking against
No, Brave is the worst rider in this entire show.
Like I was hyped when I heard Blue, Night, RPGs, music games. Yes, those are my jams. And then they give me this
And then
shit.
he was not my jam.
Then he's not even my peanut butter.
That was me with Forza. It's
not
fucking
even your regular
astronaut. How do you fuck
He's
that up?
not even your
Then fuck it
margarine.
up they did.
Right?
And they found a way.
I mean, from your perspective, yeah.
Ichi's
Oh, no.
not even your margarine.
Yeah. So after this little skirmish, Taiga and Dan have a nice little chat where Dan spills all of the secrets about Emu being patient zero.
I got shot.
Wasn't Laser murdered for this, and you let Taiga walk?
Taiga said it himself.
And Dan proceeded to not murder him.
It's like, I'm sorry, for a guy who murdered somebody like 4 episodes ago because he knew this shit, you certainly are telling me it pretty goddamn easily.
Because Taiga doesn't care.
Yeah,
Dan knows that.
that.
So you killed
What's
Laser
his-
to do about
what was his
Emu?
face?
Kyria.
Yeah, cared.
No, I know. You know what?
That's the difference.
You know
Because
what-
he knows Taiga's not going to do a thing about it, whether he knows the information or not.
You know what I think it is? It's
Or
not
he
just.
thinks he's not.
It's not just that. I think he killed him because he talked to because Kyria talked to Dan about why Dan Masamune, his father, Kuroda Dan's father, was ejected as CEO. Because apparently the knowledge of Emu being patient zero isn't such a big fucking deal. But he still killed Kyria, so I think it had to do with Dan Masamune.
And all the experiments were done by Dr. Pac-Man.
Yeah, I like how they established that the movie is not only canon but important.
No, that's when, because we don't have that knowledge of the movie.
No.
Also, hi, I'm here.
Is that why we're not doing a this rider movie?
What do you mean?
What?
Like
The first movie of any series is Old Rider cross New Rider.
No, we did
was-
That is still the same thing.
Ghost and Ex-Aid. That's the
is that?
that's the Pac-Man movie.
Yeah, I was confused at first too.
Yeah, Ghost and Ex-Aid. Also, Gaim, Wizard, and
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
It's
what I
called
figured
Heisei's
the
generation.
Heisei thing. That's more what I mean. That it is not Ghost Ex-Aid so much as Ex-Aid featuring Ghost and pals.
Well, it serves the function
Ghost.
as the
Yeah.
Ghost Ex-Aid movie.
And I get that, but I just mean they've reformatted it
Yeah.
so that it can be allowed to be canon within the Ex-Aid universe.
Yeah. I actually kind of like what they did because Ex-Aid, gaming, Ghost,
Yes.
Ghost, Pac-Man, a video game ghost.
I saw that and I was
Genius.
like, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely like the worst thing that could. Damn it.
right?
and then they made it canon.
You see
Doctors.
the giant Pac-Man.
Yeah, no, I saw that in the trailer. Thank you.
So apparently what happened is 16 years ago, Emu wasn't in any sort of accident, or at least it seems that way.
He passed out after a game tournament.
Yeah, and was taken in by Dr. Zaizen Michihiko, aka Dr. Pac-Man, was experimented on, and became patient zero for the Bugsters, then promptly had his memory wiped. And thought it was all a dream.
Likely by Dan.
I like to think, my guess is it was a...
Dan flat out said all the researchers who were studying him disappeared, and he was promptly returned to his life with no memories.
And we heard that Dan met Emu 16 years ago.
Yeah, so chances are it was Dan who fucking went, oh, by the way, I'm just gonna wipe those memories and
we're
but
clear.
Dan, put you out on the streets with that disease you have.
But Dan's 30, so he would have been like 14 when he met Emu.
Well, we don't know about that actual 16 years ago. What this thing that happened was
6 years ago sounds more relevant. Yeah.
So,
but
sorry. The 16 years ago bit was when he did have some accident, but he was saved by Dr. Hinata. Maybe that's when he was selected to be the experiment, and then he was taken in by Dr. Michihiko. 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. We have no confirmation on any of it. Moving on to the stuff we actually know.
Yeah.
The best thing about this episode is the debut of Kamen Rider Paradox, because yes, it's Parody X, but he actually does say Paradox.
He said Paradox. I'm going with it
it too.
I was gonna say,
I was hoping that's how he was gonna pronounce it.
but that's not the first time we've seen like written versus phonetic.
Yeah.
That it matters not. If they write it this way, it doesn't matter.
Flies.
Decade, if you want to get semantic.
No, that less the problem.
Yeah, it's more Phi's and O's.
Yeah.
So,
What about double? Like it's
Well,
Rider W, but
my
it's
argument
pronounced
for that is the name of the series is Kamen Rider W, and the name of the rider is Kamen Rider the word double.
Double.
It's just like I was saying to Kevin some time ago that it's just like Phi's, where the name of the show is Kamen Rider 555, but the rider is Faiz.
Kamen Rider 5s.
Phi's. It's not. Well, you could argue that it's fives, just like it's O's, but.
So I was talking with Kevin a lot this week, and just realizing, God, I really love Plod.
Yes.
Like, he's awesome.
It's harder to gauge the character off the first 3 or so episodes you meet him because he's just there, and then when they bothered to start fleshing him out right away, like it's not until he starts to open his mouth to say something you're like, you're not even a villain. You're not even a bad guy. You're playing for your team, and whatever works for you right this second.
You know what I noticed?
Puppet will become the puppeteer.
What I noticed that was really interesting when they revealed the Gashet Gear duel the first time, Dan says to Plod, while Kamen Rider Chronicles in development, you could use a warm-up exercise. That leads me to believe that whatever Kamen Rider Chronicle becomes, it's intended for Plod.
But why is Dan giving him all this power?
All we know so far is that Dan's motive is to create the ultimate game. Maybe he just wants Plod to be the one to play it.
He's just the guinea. Plod is just the guinea pig in Dan's little plan of his. If it backfires, at least it wasn't him getting fucked over.
That or O's, Phi's, and being native to the tech benefits you.
True.
Like, if these guys have a teeny bit of Bugster and can use the drive, that's fine. But when a fucking Bugster uses the power...
Maximum potential.
Yeah. It's about potential.
It's a scientific thing. He wants to see it used to its full potential.
That's just it. And he can test it, but he's only as injected as...
Yeah. And it 100% sounds like, from the conversation they had, it sounds like he's planning on giving Kamen Rider Chronicle that ultimate game he's working on to Palad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's I am making I'm making this ultimate game for you to utilize. In the meantime, here's a thing.
Yeah.
Play with this.
And for what we can assume, based on or for Palad's motivations, is he's made a mention at some point about turning the Earth into the game world.
Yeah.
So
basically unlocking his people's full potential on wiping out humanity.
Yeah.
Would the game world be so bad?
No, because think of it. Game world. You can't really kill them. They'll just respawn.
That's true.
Right, that was Gaim. Become an overlord so you can thrive in the new world.
But that was the Gamma world in Ghost. If you kill a Gamma or whatever, they just come back again.
Exactly, but Ex-Aid's doing it better.
Different. If you kill the Gamma, they went to their original body. Unless someone actually...
That's what I was saying.
Unless
I feel like
destroy,
it's...
you have to destroy the icon for their bodies to go back.
But I think this could potentially be another one of those stories, because it's like, oh, we're going to change the Earth into the game world so everyone can not die.
Wait a minute.
Maybe that's been Dan's motive?
Is it infinite Tsukiyomi logic? If everyone is under my control, then everyone's happy? Because it works that way.
Also we confirmed that apparently Mighty Brothers, when it's they're two separate, those are both just level 10s that combine to a level 20.
Which makes me sad, because the name of each form is XX, LNR, so it should be level 20.
No, but that might not mean the Roman numeral for 20. That just might be double X.
It's the same thing.
No, but
if it's 2X.
I'm saying it's not a Roman numeral. It might just be the letter X. So, Mighty Action X might not be 10, it might just be X, because extreme!
But then how would Palad make that confusion? He flat out said, no, this works based off math.
I don't know.
I also love Palad just playing with random instruments and then just goes,
Yeah, that really awkward cut where like Palad's like leaned down on the table looking at the gadget, and then immediate cut to him standing and strumming a guitar. I'm like, that could have been edited better.
No, but I was like, you're so fucking cool. You're so fun.
Maybe they're hinting that he's gonna make his own theme song for the CED album.
That'd be cool.
Oh, please. So then, so Taiga and Hiro decide we're gonna destroy him.
I think Hiro's got some actual motive beyond just killing Ex-Aid, because he seems kind of reluctant to do everything in this whole shot.
He's a freak and he must be dealt with.
Maybe he was just testing to see what would happen.
Because Taiga's like, oh, he's the first one to contract the game disease. Maybe he's like, if we destroy him, we destroy it.
Yeah, maybe their thought was kill him and everyone else will be fine.
He's the core.
Don't think that's how that works.
It has already spread far
He's not
beyond him.
He's not a Sentai monster.
That's like
That's like killing. You're like the first person who contracted the Black Plague. Just because you killed that person doesn't mean the Black Plague's gone forever.
yeah, or like
Stab!
H1N1 virus.
Done!
And just kill the original sufferer of the H1N1 virus and just have it all eradicated from humanity.
Okay, we get it. Insert blank disease here. Kill first person.
Or
Next.
it could be like in the Empire in Star Wars, even though you kill the Emperor, it doesn't mean that he doesn't have followers out there.
Yeah, rule of two.
Emperor's hand.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Okay, we get it.
But yeah, so Paradox.
I'm gonna go...
So cool.
It's safe to say that the Gashet Gear Duel is based off the DS, seeing as it has quote-unquote 2 screens and is a standalone device and does not need a console, the gamer driver. So we have we have 2 villains who use a Game Boy Advance and a DS. Is Toei trying to tell us Nintendo's evil?
Yes.
No, it's trying to
They're
say
evil.
buy retro Nintendo toys.
But I'm gonna say this right now. I've seen reviews of the Gashet Gear Duel. I've been fucking obsessing over it. I think it's one of the best fucking toys in the Ex-Aid line. Like, it's fantastic. Like, the functions on it are cool. The voice on it is fucking awesome.
That's probably one of my favorite parts of the whole thing.
Just it's a guy's like just speaking fluid English in all the phrases. Even like
it's just
except
like-
for when he says like I love also how he says like Kime Waza.
That bugs me, but
No, I love it.
it's just like the Megu loader.
And then he says Duel Gashat.
And it also has some interesting sounds in the gamer driver, which I won't talk about because it's probably spoilers.
Yeah, maybe. But that's what makes it cool. Like, it functions as its own separate thing. You don't need a gamer driver, but if you have a gamer driver, it's a little extra bonus. So,
It's like DLC.
yeah, pretty.
When he did turn the
on
Paradox-
disc DLC, making me buy a fucking belt so I can access it.
Kamen Rider DLC.
Piece of shit.
But when Plod did turn the Paradox, I was just currently waiting for him to like start twiddling his fingers together.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Oh, like that freaking Orphanaut from Fies who turned
Yes.
Delta, who was the best Delta in Fies.
Kiyosaki.
Yeah.
I like them.
But yeah, just, I love the voice. I like how it goes like, perfect puzzle.
Get the glory in the chain. Perfect puzzle. I love that voice. So, we have Kamen Rider Paradox / Paradx, Puzzle Gamer level 50, who immediately proceeds to fuck up the shit of Brave and Snipe level 5.
No, and Poppy's like, 15? Did he say 15? 50.
No, that was the subs. It was she pronounced the English number 50, but she didn't know what number that actually was.
Oh.
And then Ex-Aid says it's Goju, which is 50.
Yeah, okay.
The problem was Poppy didn't know the English number 50.
Oh.
That was just the subs doing their thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, Brave and Snipe, who went level 5 on their own, get their shit handed to them.
Of course they do.
Because even by Palad's logic, level 10 does not beat level 50.
Yeah. I actually really, really like that his ability is manipulation and combination of the energy items. You know, those things no one fucking uses ever.
Waiting for
But
someone to
that's
use...
more to my point. The fact that the useless gimmick is his gimmick is very, like that's just a short cry away from, like, just those are basically your power and no one else's.
Yeah.
Because I can use them and manipulate them and combine them and create new, better powers. That's fine, I wasn't using it anyway.
For some fucking reason.
Right? We did back when we were shit and level 1 and needed a fucking kickstand. But no. With the training wheels off, it's like you don't provide any sort of added benefit here.
Yeah.
But he combined the rubber power and the jumping power.
And I like the idea of what he can do, but boy, was that dumb.
You basically space jammed.
I
like the perfect critical combo.
It's so dumb.
Here's
It's
the
him
thing.
just fucking Cossack dancing in like 20 feet in the air.
This is the rubber and jump metal version of the critical combo!
So we don't know what the actual critical combo
I'm looking forward to seeing other final attacks from that form.
And if that's the case, fine. If that's the Hisatsu, I will stick to the other one.
Like rubber.
And then, for some reason, Ex-Aid decides, I don't use Gekitotsu robots anymore. I use Shakuriki Sports now.
Which, before we get into Fighter Gamer, I think he should have used Robot Gamer against Fighter Gamer. That would have looked cool, at least.
That would have been really cool.
But no, he goes Sports Gamer, because we haven't seen that enough yet.
Sports versus fighting games. I don't know.
Right?
But yeah, so he also, Paradox also turns into Knockout Fighter, which is still pretty fucking cool on its own.
Actually, my favorite thing in the entire show.
Yeah.
The strongest fist, round 1, Rockin' Fire.
Explosion hit!
Kamen Rider Paradox Fighting Gamer level 50.
Yeah.
Currently my favorite thing in the show.
That's cool.
Just someone who...
All the fan art of Fighter Gamer that I've been seeing, I've been giving to Kevin.
Right?
Wallpapers for days.
You told me there was, in fact, a rider based on... I always suspected it was a matter of when.
Yeah,
even if you talk about the grand scheme of video gaming on an international scale, it's Japan and North America that are about fighting games.
Yeah,
especially
the minute
Japan.
I heard that the Ex-Aid was going to be video game themed, it was a safe assumption
there
that there would be
has to be fighting games.
Everyone
and just
in
the fact
Europe
that it was
is losing their shit over sports. Shakuriki Sports.
Yeah.
right.
No, for me personally, like I like both forms, but if I had to pick one,
yeah.
I'm not into puzzle games really at all, but I love Perfect Puzzle because like it's he looks like an owl, and like owls are my favorite bird.
With
with
Gintaro's hair.
Yep. Oh god, it
Same
is.
idea, opposite opinion.
Yeah.
I like them both. No, fighting gamer.
Now I kind of want to see them like mixed together.
You're gonna want to hold on to that. I have some theories.
I was talking to Whitecaster about it, and he was saying, I love it. It's just the shoulder pads actually just flip down, and now they're fists.
Yeah.
It's simple, and it's easy, and it works.
It's for the gimmick toy.
And he does a cool fire attack where they like actually like shoot fire in, which is cool.
I was gonna say he actually has a fireball.
He does yoga.
Sure you can.
Yeah, and then for his
critical smash.
Well, no, what's it? Knockout critical smash?
Yeah, knockout critical smash.
And then he then at the end or whatever, when he uses his puzzle gamer one, the critical combo goes all clear, and then the perfect critical smash, it goes KO,
which is that Gashit's version of
Kaijin no
Ipata.
Okay.
On the whole, with Paradox's design, I really like the forms. The one thing that has been screaming at me ever since we heard about this, and confirmed by watching the episode, that I just cannot get past, the other form's head on the back of the helmet.
I'm totally fine with that.
If those weren't there, I would be as in love with both forms as everyone else is. I completely understand that it's for the sake of the gimmick figure, and that's fine. But God, I just don't like it.
It's Gaim all over again, where we've reached critical mass of how stupid this is that it's come full circle back to me not caring. It's frigging padlock fruits. You want to know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Look how cool that is. It's that, I mean, except for Ichigo arms, but neither here nor there.
Wait a minute. Which one?
The strawberry?
The actual one.
The strawberry or Rider Ichigo?
Strawberry.
Okay.
Rider Ichigo is not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
There is an Ichigo arms.
Heisei versus Show is super.
Yeah, non-canon.
That's true.
Well, anyways.
Fine.
Anyhow, where was I?
We were talking about Paradox's design, Fighter Gamer.
Yes, Ex-Aid on the whole, that doesn't bother me anymore. especially like the stupid level 1s, is their back.
I did notice something.
I don't care.
I did notice something, though. I never noticed like Snipe's level 1 head on his back, the visor's red. I like that. It's a nice little touch. I noticed that.
Well, basically, Paradox whips all their asses.
Yeah. As expected.
It's his intro episode. So
yeah.
It's interesting to note that
intro episode. Intro-itis.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are as strong in that form as you will ever be that one time.
Yeah.
Next episode,
it's interesting to note, sorry, before we move on, it's interesting to note that Dan apparently did not program the Gasha Gear Duel with the jamming function that he put into Zombie.
Because, again...
Also, I don't... Paradox don't think he has a health bar.
No, you know what it is? Mm-hmm. You know that design on his chest that switches forms? Mm-hmm. Those are his health bars, because he's level 50. I meant to mention
Oh,
that.
God!
He's got a lot of health!
Oh, God! You broken-ass motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus. Huh.
Christ.
Like, I mean, we've yet to have it tested, but that sounded shit.
Yeah. If you look at it, you can see them, like, zigzag, like the other health bars.
Oh.
Huh.
That's my theory on that.
Well.
Motherfucker.
So, next week, Mighty Brothers fights Paradox, Snipe Full Dragon against Genmu.
And Nico tries to hit Genmu with the stick. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Oh, by the way, I loved when, like, Nico was in the CR bed and she tries to, like, get out and she fucking spills off the panel.
And I was just like, why do you hate me so much? And apparently it's because... I think that Nico was like a fan of his or something, and when he stopped professional gaming, she got pissed off.
Or you know, she's related to the guy whose ass he kicked in the finals.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. That's actually a good theory. She was definitely there in the crowd at the tournament.
I'm your number one fan.
But it's safe to say that Emu doesn't remember her because of the whole memory loss thing.
Yeah. And great, he doesn't fucking remember. Great, fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
Also, it's been 6 years and you look different.
Right?
Fucking guy.
You look plenty different.
Wait,
and
which guy are we talking about?
You were in the fucking audience and he was up top on the stage.
Yeah.
And how he's a fucking guy.
Yeah.
After a certain age, you somewhat just stop aging for a bit,
When a boy becomes a man.
Flashback-itis in any show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they did some promotion thing at the end of the episode, and we just see Taiga and Hiro smiling, and I'm like, no!
Dead puppies!
I was like, no!
This guy said dead pup.
Also, between the last scene of the episode, the episode preview, and this CD promotion, we get the Ex-Aid theme played 3 fucking times.
I'm sorry to the shit of you. Like, I love you, Ex-Aid, but not when I have to hear you 3 times in a row.
Wasn't there something like...
Did it bugster you?
Like Hiro and Taiga?
I'm this close to throwing things at you.
I missed you.
Pelting you.
He's not going to.
No,
you're
really
actually
not.
this close.
Yeah,
Oh.
I could probably hit you.
Oh yeah, there was a conversation between Hiro and Taiga.
Yeah,
So close he could
that was
throw
where
a
they
fist.
where that was a flashback to where they were talking about. Oh yeah, Emu has game disease.
Isn't it that like he's dying now every time he transforms?
Yeah.
It's not that he's dying. It's he's like headaching out. I think
Putatira all over again.
it's because he's splitting his mind. It's sort of
He's slowly but surely becoming a Trump.
Hey, he's got a splitting headache.
yeah.
No, but when he was just Ex-Aid, like level 2 and level 3, when he Henshin, he also it triggered him too. So
Was he?
Yeah, I think what's happening is every time he transforms now.
Did he even unhenshin from level 2 this episode?
Yeah, he did. He did, and Asuna took him away.
Oh no, that was when he was level 3 at the end of that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think every time he transforms, just the virus is getting agitated.
Okay,
And
yeah,
the stronger it is, the worse it gets.
probably.
It's lupus.
Which means it's going to manifest soon.
It's lupus.
Oh god, we get a fucking Ex-Aid Buckster. That's
100% it's lupus.
We're gonna meet M.
What if Emu just turns into the Bugster?
So you mean like Koda becoming an overlord or Kaido becoming an overlord?
No, I'm thinking more of how in Phase, where Takumi becomes an orphan.
What?
You mean he
Right
that
from
thing,
the get-go.
Yeah, I mean he was an orphan the entire time.
It wouldn't
That
surprise me.
didn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me because Emu is patient 0 if his Bugster functions differently and actually just takes him over instead of like separating.
That's why his final form is probably going to be some combination of both like a Bugster and a rider.
Whatever it is, it has glorious long hair.
God.
So Kamen Rider Heart.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the closest thing I have to that.
All right.
Apparently someone dissed the Drive theme song to Kevin.
Fuck you.
I was like, fuck you.
I think I got a unanimous fuck you from everyone.
Drive is one of the few theme songs that even this long after the show, I still love it.
On repeat. The song can play all day. I don't
Specifically the TV size. I like the TV size.
care.
Any other closing thoughts on Ex-Aid?
It's not Surprise Drive, but it'll do.
When are we gonna get Figuarts 2-pack of Paradox?
I want my laser level 3 figure, please.
Who are you people?
I want Zombie Gamer.
Well, you can get the level up figure.
I know I can.
I repeat, who are you people?
We're Radio Sentai Castranger.
We're Dice!
Cue the roll call!
On air. Halfway through the show.
It's not the first time we've done it.
100% roll the theme song.
Loading. Connect. Watching all the anime. Redcaster, Show Raven.
Equipment wielder, Bluecaster, Ishida Zazil.
Loyal and loud. Pinkcaster, Light Red.
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Auto Jar.
Respecting the source material. Greencaster, Zenshi.
Working behind the scenes, Shadowcaster, Ransack.
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air!
God damn it.
This was plot heavy, therefore.
Alright, Zyuohger time. Okay, so...
Alright, so end of the Power Rangers, part 1.
So Shadow and Greencaster are gone now.
Yeah, wait a minute. Are we not talking about end of the Power Rangers, part 1?
No.
Really? Because that's what this episode felt like.
Oh.
Which I love. Okay.
I can't believe AZALD just got destroyed.
One episode, done.
Yeah, done.
One and done.
So much for the immortal god of destruction.
How many episodes do we have left?
2.
And that's why.
Yeah.
Oh my...
I wanted to see the Genis versus
wait.
fucking AZALD fight, but no, Genis is like,
Hang on.
I don't need to be equal with me.
Good to know you're being real mature about this.
How many comics was there before this movie? I don't know. Hundreds! How many movies did you make of Superman? 2? 2! You killed him off in just 2 movies!
Okay.
It's an Angry Joe reference to him yelling at Zack Snyder about killing off Superman. Spoilers! Superman's dead. For now.
Spoilers.
Oh, shit.
I don't care.
No, we
Spoilers.
saw that dirt rustle at the end there.
Spoilers. There isn't a single person in the fucking world who saw that movie and thinks he's gonna stay dead.
Especially when they showed off the Justice League poster with
Right!
on it.
I feel like if I showed my dad that movie, like especially how my dad is nowadays, like if I showed him that, he'd be like, "Oh, Superman's dead? That sucks." And I know, and you know what? I'd just be like, "Yeah, I know. The entire fucking world's pissed off about it."
No, yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Batman fucking lives.
I mean,
Superman? No.
I mean, I know it's not like this is an incredibly fucking well-known story where he gets killed by this exact same villain and comes back at the end. You know,
By his evil clone.
Yeah.
Hey, how about we talk about the thing we're here to talk about?
No.
not.
Let's talk about BVS.
Yes, this
I don't want to talk about Beavis. I will always call it that.
Why don't you want to talk about Beavis?
Okay, AZALD. He has a terrifying death beam.
He still jizzes. I still jizz myself when I see that.
So Ichi and I were having an argument about this sort of earlier when we were watching the episode of Zyuohger, but I'm so glad Genis does not have like the fucking bulky ass leg armor anymore, because I just saw him sitting on his throne, legs crossed, holding a glass of wine. I'm just like, you sir look so majestic right now. I love it.
I maintain that Genis's sealed form was better. It made him unique. It made him tall and intimidating. And I think that we still got gypped.
No, okay. When he stood up and shit, I was like, whoa, okay. But
exactly!
He looked like he was wearing like a giant armored dress. It was silly.
He was intimidating.
I expected that thing to like have a life of its own and come to life and like separate and start attacking people and be terrifying.
He's like a parasite.
No, but see if that did happen, then I would fucking love that.
And that's one of the reasons why Shin Genesis is bullshit.
I disagree.
It turned him into another generic Sentai commander.
And there's only one problem with that though that I have. Yes, it sucks that he's no longer in his original form, and now he's like, oh, I have all this power. But you've done jack shit.
Better sit, drink wine, and do fuck all.
That's what's cool about it.
You know what? I'm gonna be a 1980s Sentai villain. I'm just gonna sit in my throne, drink my wine, and give zero fucks.
But that's it though. Like it was like Acto's Guild. Like we in Gokaiger, we knew about the Emperor the entire fucking show. Never saw him, but we heard stories about him that he's like the super terrifying dude. And then in the last few episodes of the show, he shows up.
Yes, he shows up. Yeah, he shows up when he's needed. He doesn't sit there the whole show doing fuck all.
Because Genesis doesn't need to, because he's fucking super powerful as hell.
Let's see some of that superpower then.
We're going to in the final episode.
Well, guess what? There's 2 fucking episodes left. Guess who's gonna get dealt with?
Narya?
Yes.
That too.
Genesis is just gonna sit there in his spaceship and do fuck all.
I don't know. She already did when his
episodes.
old like bitch slapped her into the fucking foam's Genesis medals.
Use that fucking barrier shield from episode 10 where he successfully murdered people and cats. Not the cats.
Well, apparently next week's episode he summons like 2 gifts or something. So
oh great! Now I'm
2
just
human-sized gifts.
Now I'm just
which is great. It's still not him doing his own dirty work.
Now I'm just thinking about that barrier and that cat just.
But no, seriously, that pissed me off. Like, I wanted, because it's like, right, let's fight. You and me, 1-on-1. And Jen's just like, no, I don't need an equal. I don't need to prove I'm better than you.
Did you notice it was kind of a big deal when AZALD referred to him as just Genius without Sama?
Yep.
That was a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
But I love it.
Perfect Cell.
Genis literally revived AZALD on a whim because he's just like, you know what? Why not? I'm not doing anything better right now.
Here's the thing with Genis.
Here's the thing that's boggling me.
Here's the thing about the thing that you're saying.
Wasn't AZALD buried underneath the sea?
Evidently not.
Apparently the shot sealed him and fired him into space.
Wasn't he?
No, apparently not.
Yeah, because remember, he didn't get buried in the Earth. He got buried in Zooland. That battle was on Zooland.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was on Earth.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Zooland.
Which begs the question, why the fuck were either of them there to begin with?
So why is he in space? How did he get to... Oh, I think I know what happened.
What, the cannon that fucking blew a chunk off the moon managed to get its target out into fucking outer space?
Yeah, I think that's...
No shit!
I mean, Yamato broke the moon.
That happened after, though. What are we saying?
Basically,
Do you question the ability of that cannon to propel the thing it's shooting into space?
No, I assume that's what happened. I don't even remember exactly how that clip went of him getting sealed.
I should have checked before we started recording.
Yeah, maybe. We'll check back and get back to you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Because God knows the canon and continuity of Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger is our top priority.
The canon of how the canon works.
Yup.
I'm gonna say this right now, though. Like,
that's the title of the episode. The canon of our cannons.
But Castranger returns.
Any villain's gonna be fucking better than fucking Kiboni. Cause like I was just thinking about him, like, God, he was awful.
I didn't actually do.
I didn't show up until 43 episodes into my show.
There were holograms of me, so you already knew what I looked like.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ninja's over. Zyuohger's almost over, but we're still gonna rant about it.
Fucking Ninja Steel started up, and holy shit, that's another bag of.
Yeah, apparently Gar did not like it.
All right, so let's talk about the parts of this that matter. So we find out the entire story about Yamato, Bard, and his dad.
Yes.
So it appears that Bard, while in the process of discarding humanity who attacked him, tried to get himself run over by a car and met Yamato's dad, who
He didn't try and get himself run over by a car. He got shot by hunters with arrows.
Yeah.
And was stumbling around, fucking barely conscious, and fell into the road.
But while he said that, while that was flashing back, he said that he was prepared to accept death. So I'm pretty sure he saw the car and was just like,
more like he fell onto the road in pain and just
decided not to move.
Okay, you know what? This is fine.
Take death.
And then Yamato's dad finds him, heals him up, and because of this delay, he didn't get home in time to do anything about Yamato's dying mom.
Here's the funny thing that I think of. Yamato's dad, who I am now just going to call...
Let's just call him Dr. Kazakiri, because I don't know if they say
Zuo Doctor.
Yeah, Zuo Doctor.
Fuck off.
So Zuo Doctor comes out of his car. He does not even question...
He's totally okay.
Hey, it's a bird person.
Yeah, he's like,
All
hey,
right.
are you okay? You're not freaked out? I live in Japan. I'm used to this shit.
Litter walks by.
And first off, Ichi, it wasn't, so he could save Yamato's mom in time. It was, he was pissed off and, you weren't here for her final moments of being alive.
Also that, but
if he was able to do anything, he would have done it.
He was not the presiding doctor.
We don't know that.
It probably wasn't.
Obviously, that wasn't if he wasn't fucking there.
He would have.
For all we know, he could have just finished the cure that he was bringing home.
No.
They didn't explicitly state any of this.
What happened.
Shut the fuck up, Ichi. Go home.
He didn't even know shit was going on until he was in that fucking vet clinic with Bard.
Animal hospital.
All he said was, my wife?
Yeah.
For all we know,
he didn't fucking know she was there.
They didn't. That doesn't explicitly say so. Maybe that was my wife. It could have been either my wife finally died or my wife died. I didn't know.
That was flat out surprise. Wait, my wife is there? My son's there too with her? Oh shit, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Birdman, help! Make me fly.
Unfortunately, they appear to have revealed just enough, but yet not enough to actually clarify that. But I don't think they're going to go into any more detail.
Oh, Gar's
got a thing.
All your food.
What if Zuo Doctor becomes Zuo the Bird? Bard gives him the morpher.
Oh God! Oh God! That's some fucking Kyoru Red Kyoru Silver shit.
Genius.
There you go, genius.
You know I might be okay with that.
But he's a doctor! He wouldn't have any fighting experience!
No, give it to Mario. Zuo human.
Exactly! Let Mario be fucking Zuo Bird! That'd be so much cooler.
Actually, I want to know, what does Mario think of Yamato's dad?
He is, I think he's meant
I want to see a guidance special of them in their 20s going to like bars, getting strippers, and just chilling.
That's
oddly specific and out of character.
Yamato's dad's his brother-in-law, so his sister, Yamato's mom was his sister. So I don't know. He's just like, okay, you don't like your dad, you can stay with me. Okay.
Don't worry.
No.
I thought he was an asshole too.
The entire time I'm watching this, like, he just, like, Yamato finds out from Bard or whatever like that, and then it's just like, my father was a good person? My father was a good person!
I have issues event.
More like he suddenly has to question fucking everything relating to his Zyuohger powers and and Bard saving his ass a couple times.
I saved you because you, Dad, saved me. So paying it forward.
Here's the thing. This relates back to my theory that it was Bard's indirect fault that his mom died. I know we've sort of debunked that, but follow me on this. Him getting angry about that he didn't actually specify what he was angry about while he was fighting. My headcanon watching that was, I am angry at Bard for indirectly killing my mother, so I'm going to vent it on AZALD. And then, at the end of the episode, even though they've destroyed AZALD, Yamato is still angry about something that they haven't actually explained.
We'll find out. Yeah. And in, like, sorry going ahead here, but, like, in the preview, we see, like, Yamato and his dad, like, at what I'm assuming is his mom's grave.
I'm assuming Yamato's there first, and then he sees his dad, and then he's
like, fuck you. Yeah, because you see him smacking flowers out of his hand, and he's, like, yelling at him, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Or it could be like a juggler and guy thing.
The juggler!
Like punch him in the face and give him a hug.
Yep. Also, another.
Oh, why don't they have a son, like a daddy and son, like moment where like Yamato
As father and son.
You were gonna say that.
Like Yamato's just bursting in tears about his mother, and then he just gives him a hug and stuff.
Maybe that's how he unlocks that new form we saw in the magazine scans.
How come Daddy doesn't? How come he doesn't want me, man?
Zuo dead mom.
God damn it.
Oh, dead mom!
No!
Not okay.
Burn in hell!
Kill you!
No, I'm sure.
I see Gar's powered up to Limecaster, yellow and green.
Fusion, ha!
So let's talk about the fight with AZALD, because it was pretty awesome.
You mean the
Master Org?
You mean the amazing coordinated teamwork Sentai's usually fucking do, but they never do?
And a lot of amazing first-person GoPro shots.
Oh, God.
I swear that those were fucking GoPros.
No, I wanted to see, because, like, Yamato goes gorilla, and I just wanted to see, like, a GoPro, like, from behind, like, his fist, and just go, like, ah!
I just like how we got a couple seconds of Zuo Eagle with the mask up, showing the gorilla face, but still with the eagle body.
Yeah, we've seen that many times.
I know, but I just like seeing that.
Come at me, bro.
So they've discovered AZALD has a core that keeps respawning, and they aim for that.
Gee, it's like Master Org, and where the only way to kill him is to pierce his heart.
I loved it too because Leo took the whale cannon, and I was like, yay.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, so they fire it at him a bunch, and before it can actually be destroyed, psych! Medals!
Yep.
Which apparently erase his will and memory and just make him a giant destructive monster, which kind of makes sense.
More than one in there.
Yeah. Which is weird, because that didn't happen when Kubar, even though they fed him like at least 4 medals.
Because Kubar's fucking super smart.
I guess.
Or mischievous.
His IQ wasn't really that, was really high.
Yeah.
I'm willing to buy that.
Big head of his.
I'll buy that for 4 medals.
I'll buy that for $1.
I'll take that for 200. I'll take random bullshit for 200.
So they pull out Bard's 4 Zuo cubes, which are the recolors, which are zebra, owl, platypus, and
They don't do
leopard.
much.
They like keep him distracted for 5 seconds.
He is a platypus. They don't do much.
Yeah. And then they chip off his body with dynamite stream, and then
Leo takes the whale gun, where Tusk, Amu, and Sarah go out on the arm of Wild Tosai Dodeka King.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. And where they actually shoot at the core to freeze it. Attack on Titan the buildings.
Yeah,
they're hopping around on all the shards and shit.
That was cool.
And then they punch the core, destroying it.
Yep.
And they.
Yeah, and that was.
And then the last line that they say: "Don't underestimate us Zoomans."
Yeah, that was cool that the four Zoomans were the ones
we
who
want
destroyed
plot
AZALD.
development too!
Well, no, because remember, AZALD was a monster that plagued their world.
Yeah.
So it's only fair that the Zoomans destroyed the very thing that was destroying their world.
Which was fun.
It's because of AZALD they had to be in that pocket dimension of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Oh, it was awesome.
Also, fucking Misao kicked some ass too, because he had a lot of finishing blows when they were fighting AZALD.
Yeah,
I was that's cool.
When they were doing their amazing coordinated teamwork attacks, you just see Misao dive in from off screen above and just fucking down B him with the fucking tail. It was great.
Tail dick.
It just, I felt so sorry for Misao. He's in the thing. He's like, yeah, we fucking did it. He just looks over at Yamato. Yamato's just super pissed off. And he's just like, Yamato, you okay, buddy? Oh.
You want to go to McDonald's?
We got this really cool shot of the garden I noticed when, you just hear, whale! And then you just see him, just him as Zuo Whale, but it's this really cool fucking pose. He has his head down.
Yeah, he's angled so that he looks like he's really pissed off, which is true.
It was great. Yeah, Yamato's so cool.
Yamato,
such a great Red Ranger.
Yamato, have a Snickers. Why? Because you're not yourself when you're pissed off.
Better?
Yourself when you're hungry.
Better? No, so like my dad.
No, it's better.
No.
Better.
Better turns into Edward Elric. Better.
Sure. So yeah, that was the Zyuohger episode.
Yeah, so for the last 2 episodes,
the final blood game.
part 1, part 2, I think.
Yeah, because Naria was like, oh, so I guess it's a draw, and he's like, fuck that.
All the players are dead.
Yeah, so it's a draw then, Mr. Jess? Nah, fuck it, let's keep going.
And Genesis decides to do his own game, I guess, because fuck the 2 dead guys.
Fuck you, Naria.
No, just Jess just like...
Oh, what if...
It's like, oh, so the game's in a draw because all the players have been destroyed? No, Naria. I'm still here. Yeah!
No, it's a draw then. No. Guess it's finally my turn.
Yeah! No, that was better. Well done.
Sure. So yeah, next week, gift robots. Stuff happens to Bard.
Bard goes down.
Actually, can it just be gifts now? Get immediately fucked forever.
Gifts.
Gifts.
Get infinitely finaled.
Get infinitely fucked today, Sentai.
What? No. Gifts. Get immediately fucked January.
No.
It's January.
We'll come back
Fuck
next
you,
week with
it's
something
January.
It's January.
Well, next week it'll be Get infinitely fucked February.
Oh shit, next week is February.
Yep.
Jesus.
Are we already a month into 2017?
Have we really been doing it this long?
Itchy said!
Kevin said it already.
You know he did. Alright, now to our featured topic.
Featured topic.
Featured topic.
So, the first 2 episodes of the Doubutsu Super Animal Wars specials have been subbed, so...
Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger Chou Dobutsu Taisen. Get it right.
Chou Dobutsu Taisen Super Animal Wars.
And from the 2 episodes that we watched that are out so far, it's fun. I really enjoyed it.
It tickles me.
I especially... anyways, we'll go in order. So the plot, pretty much the plot of this is just like, the Zyuohgers have to prove themselves to be a Sentai, and so Akared's testing them.
They discover the Super Sentai encyclopedias that were made by Gokai Silver.
The funniest thing, it says, Akared, trust me, I've already done this test before. How did the other people turn out? Just the Akiba Rangers. Yeah, it's just... Season 3. just sitting in a cardboard box, just... waiting for my season 3.
No, just sitting in a cardboard box that is supposed to be the Tashi Robo.
They're sitting in the machine attacher.
Yeah, but it's a cardboard box.
They're sitting in a cardboard box made of like Super Sentai toy boxes. Spare change.
Cringe 5.
Spare change.
So there's a funny joke where like he's like, yeah, I'm Akared, and so it's like, oh, so if there's an Akared, is there like an owl blue? And it's like, no, an Aka blue.
Which is funny because I made that joke 5 seconds before he said it, and then I immediately regretted everything up in my life up to that point.
But the funniest joke about that is that when he said that, they're all just staring at him. Blink, blink. Just, okay.
Literally.
Are we not going to mention that, you died?
No, this is a new one. He's got the 40 emblem.
But he's got a new emblem. I want it. Gimme.
Me.
Oh, Gary beat me to it, damn.
So, he apparently declares himself the leader of all Super Sentai and the incarnation of all the Red Warrior spirits.
Did you not see Go-Go Sentai Bokenger versus Super Sentai?
No, I did! No, I did not.
Well,
during his intro in that movie, he literally like spins into a bunch of fucking different Red Rangers.
That's where he debuted, and that's where...
No, I know that's where he debuted, I just haven't seen it. So he declares himself the leader of all Super Sentai?
Because he has the Super Sentai guidebook, which has every single ranger to ever exist and their location.
By that logic, since I have every Pokemon currently released, I am the leader of all Pokemon trainers.
And I have the same shit going on, man, if you want to try.
Civil War. Castranger Civil War. No, I have come up with that idea before.
If we had a thing where we could record us playing Pokemon.
Oh, we probably could.
Somehow.
It would involve modding one of our 3DSs.
Yeah.
Or just pointing cameras at
Like I said, if we had it.
Yeah.
Which we don't.
We could play ROMs.
So everyone gets school uniforms, and then
Akira tells them there's only 4.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's 4 tests that they need to do to become a Super Sentai: wisdom, power, courage, and friendship.
No, but
Ninja has 0.
No. Okay,
But they don't have Kasumi.
No, they don't have wisdom.
They have Kasumi.
Okay,
And what's
not all
more,
of them are perfect.
And what's more precious than the friendship between a man and his lawnmower?
Right? God, I'm so dumb. I swear to God.
Just Akira. There's 38 Super Sentai. Well, you just
Saban?
told us the 30 or the 40th.
Saban, I swear to fucking God, if you put that lawnmower bullshit in the Ninja Steel, I will kill you.
Do it!
Psst, Saban, totally do it.
Do it!
Do
I do
it.
not want Preston falling in love with a lawnmower. Please.
He'll use it in his magic show! Watch me make this lawnmower disappear!
I can't wait until we talk about Ninja Steel. I'm just gonna have
Ninja Steel.
Okay, the opening's good.
Yeah.
The opening's good. Everything else is this. Okay, you know that inner circle of family? You're right outside of it. That's Ninja Steel.
So if you remember Zelotus from Zelotus from Gokaiger, he's back, which I was happy because he's a fucking treat.
And
he's a treat in Gokaiger, and he's a treat in this one.
And
he's voiced by
his
the
story
son.
continues.
Yeah, he has a son because he married that restaurant lady.
That jarred me.
Yeah, did you see him with a little baby Zeldus? And I'm just like,
Why is it not half human?
It is. Human body, just his head.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
great.
he's their teacher because
He's voiced by Takahiro Sakurai, who did Haseo in .xu.
So then he tries teaching them all Sentai from the very beginning, and just all of them are paying attention. And he's like, "Fuck you!"
behold, all volume 1s of the last 39 seasons.
Like, Yamato is earnestly trying to pay attention, and the others and the Zumans are just basically slacking off like any normal school students, and even I just had to go, "You dicks! This is your heritage!"
Yamato's little speech that he had, to inspirate, inspiration.
Hashtag inspirate.
Oh, Gar, you come up with such gold.
20 years old tomorrow, I still can't fucking speak.
So that's what you need for birthday present grammar lessons.
No, just a dictionary.
No,
You know what?
no, you know what we're gonna do? For your birthday present, I'm going to hand you Hooked on Phonics.
No, typing of the
One
dead.
of the funniest part, I know what you're talking about. Hook, Photon Phonics, and Sesame Street.
I'll hand you
Typing of the
I'll
dead.
give you Phonics Monkey.
So then they do, which you would think is lazy, but it's also genius at the same time. You know what? I know how I'll teach you about the first 35 Sentai teams. The Gokaiger ending! And
Yeah, wait, what?
and they play the full fucking thing, and then they're like, oh gee,
well,
we all remember all of them now.
They play the 199 hero
Yeah.
version, where it's basically just the roll call, but none of the in-between stuff.
Yeah, none of the choruses.
Except for the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then between the sections of Sentai rap, they just put in clips of the Zyuohger characters dancing and looking happy because fuck.
Yay!
Yamato's a huge smile, man. Like, Jesus.
Oh my god.
And it's really, really off-putting.
Paul was here and he's like, oh god!
Wait, I just realized something. Misao wasn't there.
Yeah, because this happened before he showed up.
Was it really?
It was this long ago.
It's the Blu-ray collection #1, so Misao wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe he'll
But
be in the future ones.
Yeah. In screenshot photos I have from the trailer, he does show up.
Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, you'd think that the Gokaiger using the Gokaiger ending was lazy, but no, it's fucking genius. That's how I learned about the first 34 teams when I watched.
I memorized the song and I still don't know all the teams by heart.
Wait a minute, you guys just listened to the song? I actually watched every single fucking episode.
It's because you have no life.
You do. Sir, you don't have life.
No,
you're right.
We love you for that. Someone in this group had to.
What's funny is when they have a moment and just you see Tusk and he's just very it seems fake, like how he's doing, because his face seems very expressionless.
Okay,
Like it was
okay.
different from everyone else's.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Weird.
To cut to episode 2 quickly, where Akared says something to them, and they all have those like faces on. I'm sorry, but Tusk's face reminds me of Mickey Rooney from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I can't get over how much Tusk...
God. So racist.
I can't get over how much Tusk's like schoolboy costume reminds me of Majime Kamen from Hentai Kamen.
No, it should have been like in the Ninja where everyone's like on their knees and Yamato. No, not Yamato. Yakumo, that's it. Oh shit, Yamato, Yakumo. I wonder how they
Did
didn't
you
get
say
that.
Yabuto?
No, I said Yakumo and Yamato.
Okay.
Somewhat similar names there.
So is Fred and Ted. So what?
So is Gia and
Chia Pet.
Mia!
Yeah, Mia and Gia from.
Sure. I quit!
Gar
I'm
hates...
done!
Gar hates Samurai Mega Shit and Super Mega Shit.
Samurai forever! Cupcakes are ours!
Oh, God.
Okay, so the episode 1 ends with a surprise cameo. Well, not really surprise, but surprise in universe.
It's Jin!
But not an actual Jin. It's Jin from the Go Buster Returns parallel universe.
Oh, you got me
Jin-
confused with gin as in like the alcohol.
No, so it's Jin from Doubutsu Sentai Go Busters.
Amazing.
With BJ Stagg, which I was extremely happy about too, because fucking BJ Stagg's the best.
But first, pop quiz.
Yep. So they gave him...
Including Zealotus dressed in a fucking Quizmaster suit and the Zyuohgers wearing terrible American hats.
Which only Yamato and Amu's actually worked. The rest of the others did
Leo
not.
with the hat just really, really creeped me out.
Yeah, because it was just like plopped on his head.
Wig, hat.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll stay on that long.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, so like they test them with like knowledge from like Super Sentai or whatever like that.
But before that, they also talk about the Sentai that weren't in the Gokaiger ending.
So basically, Go Busters.
Go Busters up to Ninja.
Which,
Go
yeah.
Busters, Kyoryuger, Tokyuger, Abomination.
No.
Ooh.
I'm still saying the Ninja had some fun to it, so.
Nah, it was
Plus,
shit.
it has my favorite 6th Ranger, so fuck
It
you.
was shit.
Not entirely, but anyways.
And I just love how they're like, all you did was like rattle off all the names. I don't remember everything. This is not how we're taught in Zooland. And Zealous immediately goes up to him and he's like, have you considered that I suck?
Right?
Have you met me?
Have you guys met me? I'm a goddamn monster that shows up every 5 years.
So
I slept in garbage and I was okay with it.
I was frozen today.
I was frozen today!
So one of the questions, we find out that apparently Akira was a cat.
Akira from Tokyuger.
Specifically Zaram.
Yeah, was a cat.
It's a cat. I thought it was a wet dog.
I thought it was a wet dog too.
But gay, it's a cat because, cats don't like water. It makes sense now.
Yep. And that's why he likes cats.
And I just thought it's because he was a
Wait. So, like, if he's a cat monster and cats don't like water and shit, then why is he, like, obsessed with bathhouses?
That was the joke.
God, Akira, you're so weird but so awesome!
Because he got... It's like the... Lane, it's like if I punch you in the face like 200 times in a row.
You'd start liking it?
Yeah, you'll start enjoying it.
No, I won't. Stop punching me in the face!
This theory.
Ow!
Well, we already shot him today.
Ow!
Hey, Raven, we already shot him today. I don't think he wants a punch.
Who's ever editing that, take my ow and multiply it 200 times. No.
I can't do that when it's not a clean rep.
Ow!
Done.
Don't actually do it.
Damn it.
Please. That'd be so annoying.
Castranger Extra.
That's like 2 minutes of just me going, ow.
I wouldn't do it 2 minutes.
So then when Leo's answering question, which just...
No, before we get to Leo.
Okay.
So the first question they'd ask was which...
Who's the oldest Blue Ranger to ever exist?
Which was
Which I immediately correctly guessed was Kyoryu Blue.
I was thinking at first Ryuji, Blue Buster, but I'm like, no, it is Nobu.
They only called him Osan a couple times.
Yeah, because Nobu's 33 and Ryuji's 31.
Yeah.
Ryuji, okay.
And then the next question was which Sentai character was a monster cat named Zalam, which was Toki Rokugo, which Amu got correct.
And she's like, yeah, we're both cats. I'm like, okay.
And then Leo jumped the gun on the third question, which was about Ninja. And while he tried to answer the name of the ending song, but the question turned out to be which Ninja character ended up becoming proficient at that dance.
Shiro Ninja.
Which Lane guessed immediately.
Yeah, because she fucking loves that dance. But yeah, so then we get Leo's question, which is which two yellow...
No. And then there was Yamato's question.
Okay, sorry.
Was it Yamato's?
Yamato.
Yeah,
It was all the questions were for whoever could answer them, and every time someone guessed correctly, they left the table.
Yeah,
so basically,
Yamato knew all of the shit and knew that, so he was sitting there going, "I'm gonna hold off, but if you guys don't know the answer, I'm gonna answer."
But then,
so So when it was just him and Leo left, he looked at Leo to see if Leo knew the answer to the question. When he realized he didn't, he answered himself, got up, and said, "Good luck, buddy."
What question was it?
The question was, which of these heroes do not exist in our world?
Oh yeah, and the answer was Beatbuster.
And it's like, oh yeah, he was. His physical body was.
He was an avatar.
Yep.
Wait a minute, does that technically make Beatbuster Proto-Bugster?
No.
Not really.
Anyways, so then Leo's...
Which Sentai member does not exist in this world? I mean, well, us, technically.
Akiba Ranger?
That too.
So the final question is, Sentai yellows like curry, or
Which
maybe
two ones?
not.
No, it's like, it's
only-
assumed that every Yellow Ranger likes curry, but Key Ranger is one Ranger that actually likes curry, which is
There's
the
really only
second
two of them
Yellow who likes curry.
And then we just get, like, Leo just sitting there going...
like, channel the power of the Yellow Ranger.
No, but he's like...
He does the most ridiculous and hilarious poses for the next solid 2 minutes.
No, but he's like picking, he's like looking at all the, like, the squares of Yellow Rangers.
He's like Sherlocking.
Oh, maybe that one.
Oh, the Mind Palace?
Yeah.
And then you just see, like, he's like...
And it's funny. Okay, Raven didn't guess.
I guessed Yellow Owl.
Yeah, but...
The fuck if I
He
know.
likes vegetables because he's a farmer.
Yeah. I just figured because he was a big guy.
That's racist.
Like, Gar...
That's not racist!
Gar, you looked at me and asked me first if I knew the answer to the question. I was like, the fuck am I supposed to know? I haven't watched anything.
He's only watched Gokaiger, Tokyuger, and Ninja and Zyuohger.
That. What he said.
I asked Lane.
I said Gokai Yellow because they did have curry one time.
No, they were about to have curry.
No, and they did at the end of the show. At the same shop.
Okay, sure.
But
finally got
everyone,
rebuilt.
not specifically
The
Yellow.
funniest thing is that I actually knew the answer because I actually watched the show.
Of course you did.
So
You watched all the bullshit.
Actually, no. After Gokaiger, I decided to start back from the farthest series that was subbed and then just go from there. So technically, the show that got answered was the second Sentai series I watched. Even though it was the fourth one.
The
that
answer
I
was
finished.
Volt Panther from Sun Vulcan.
Yeah, Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final Panther!
Gonna pull some fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire bullshit here?
Yeah, and just drag it out until finally they announce
Wow,
that it was
yeah,
correct.
no, they were like staring back and forth at each other for a solid couple minutes there.
Yeah.
Just like,
And then I
are we
just-
gonna end this yet?
I just love it as, like, they're celebrating him being correct. You actually hear in the background that old classical track that they play in movies every time someone runs into each other's arms.
Yep. Yep.
No, it's like,
I can't sing it too
he's
well.
like, yeah, I won!
He deactivated the bomb.
And then in runs alternate Jin Masato
And Jay.
and Jay.
Yeah, and he just like kind of poofs into his cowboy costume, and I'm like, ah.
I like how they brought up the fact that apparently that version of Jin just never ever fucking showered, apparently.
Like, he worked with animals, did you know it?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he worked on a farm. But he
And
never
of
showered.
course, because he stinks like shit, Tusk immediately loses his focus, turns into his human form, and collapses.
Which was funny, because I like when he does that.
Yep.
Yep.
But then, out of nowhere, they pull up the DVD of Go Busters V Cinema,
Yep.
where it's like, okay,
Where
where are we?
Okay, Gar, if that's the first time you had that issue, I'd like to point out in the first fucking episode of this, they had all the DVD sets. Every last fucking one of them on the table.
Well,
And-
they had all of each series' first DVDs.
Yes.
in which
So-
I cried. I wanted it.
Yeah, I know.
Just make the shot of all the DVDs.
I
you're
want
Shut
that
factor.
table.
Just get the table.
You know
Damn
what?
it! I didn't get
No,
anything
you know what?
on it.
No, you know what? The wallpaper for this part of the discussion for the YouTube version will be that shot.
Oh, you make me jet. One day, Show Factory, you will make that happen.
You know you make me wanna shout.
Okay.
So-
I'm looking for good things to throw right now. Not really. Oh, there we go.
So Jin runs in and challenges them to duel for the name Doubutsu Sentai.
It's time to duel.
Where's your deck? I don't have a deck. Where's
God.
your virtual reality system?
Oh god.
Don't tell me we're doing this analog.
Anyways, so these specials are cool. I can't wait to get to the one where Shira Ninja's in it, because...
Oh, you mean the last part?
Yeah.
Where they brawled out?
Yep.
The
Because
brawl at the
remember, if
mall.
you remember, Fuka did defeat Takaharu in the fight. Yeah, she represents strength because she beat Takaharu.
Because we couldn't come up with anybody better for that.
No, because she represents strength. Okay, which one of the writers are just writing out of their asses now? Everyone raises their hands.
I'm gonna go.
Right?
Yo!
It's like
Fuka is strong.
we pulled Fuka. Okay, we had like how many other fucking options here?
I mean, we have the yellow male.
We could have pulled anyone except in a ninja.
It's like
Can
you have
okay.
over 200 plus rangers.
Okay, can we get fucking Akira back?
That would be amazing.
Strength. Fight
He
the
is
fucking.
coming back.
Yeah, Rokugo's gonna be in
Maybe
this.
Fuka-
Why is he not power then?
Okay, there's Beatbusters.
What is he competing?
Stackbuster.
Okay, let's be honest about this. If Akira's not representing power in this fucking thing, what's he doing? Having a fucking depression off with Misao in the corner? Please do that!
This is where I've come to die. Maybe this is where I've also come to die.
That would be amazing!
Both go into fetal position and just kind of
It starts raining.
right.
Oh, please, that'll be hilarious.
No. Akira tosses his weapon at Misao. Misao gets back up and then he curls into a ball. I should have accepted my senpai's my senpai's attack.
And you know Mario's gonna show up when Kyoto Blue.
Actually,
Oh.
Mario.
Okay, well then that would have been
Mario's-
funny if he did, because when Kyoto Blue shows up, they could have just spouted puns to at each other. Because that's what Nobu does. Anyways, so this has been episode 136.
Yay!
Hope you guys enjoyed having Green and Shadow here at the beginning. I know I did.
Alright, so, as usual, you can find all of our crazy hijinks at castranger.podbean.com. Check out our Facebook group, Memes on the Daily, and tweet at us at Ixie Studios.